Hey guys, it's Fire Ginger Wolf back here with the Guild Wars video. For this video, we're playing with a Weaver point build. So the idea is basically going to be surviving on point as long as we can. And I just want to thank you guys. We hit 200 subscribers, which is awesome. So thank you guys for that. Next goal obviously is going to be like 250. I always want to keep going up, obviously, but I think our next goal is 250. So hopefully you guys enjoy the build, and if you do, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. So we'll go through everything here as usual, traits, all that fun stuff, and then we'll get started. So for traits, we have water. We have Soothing Mist. You and nearby allies recover health while you're tuned to water. Then I want Stop, Drop, and Roll. Dodging removes burning and shield from nearby allies. Healing Ripple, heal nearby allies when attuning to water. Soothing Disruption, cantrips gain reduced recharge and grant boons. Aquamancer's Training, increase healing to other allies, and water weapon skills gain reduced recharge. Soothing Powers, Soothing Mist is more effective. For Earth, we have Stone Flesh. Strike damage take is reduced while attuned to Earth. Earth's Embrace. Cast Armor of Earth when struck while below the health threshold, which is a cantrip which protects ourselves with Earth Armor and gain protection, stability, and break stun. Earth and Blast damage cripple enemy foes when attuned to Earth. Earth and Blessing decrease the duration of movement and pairing conditions applied to you. Restore endurance when you receive one of these conditions. Geomancer's Training. Strike damage from nearby enemies is reduced, and Earth weapon skills gain reduced recharge. And Stone Heart, you cannot be critically hit when attuned to Earth. For Weaver, we get access to the dual attacks and stance skills. We have Master's Fortitude, gain increased vitality when wielding a sword, and gain bonus vitality based on a portion of your power and condition damage. Elemental Refreshment, grant barrier to yourself and allies when using dual attack skills. Weaver's Prowess, gain increased damage, condition damage, and duration for a period of time after tuning to a different element. Elemental Polyphony, gain attributes based on your current attunement. When tool attuned, gain both benefits. And Elements of Rage, gain a bonus to all damage dealt for a period of time when attuned to a single element. Gain precision based on Frosty based on a percentage of your vitality. For skills, we have Ether Renewal, cure condition, heal yourself with every pulse. Twist of Fate, break stun, then spin briefly, evade attacks. Arcane Shield, allow these three utilities all to break stun, which will be awesome. Arcane Shield, block attacks with Energy Shield. If it blocks your attacks, explodes for critical damage. Mist Form, morph into a vulnerable vaporous mist for a brief time. And then Weave Self, temporarily reduces the recharge time of attunements while gaining bonuses for tuning to new elements. Successfully attuning to all of them ends the stance and grants perfect weave. So each element gives us different. So fire is condition damage, water is boon duration, healing to others, air is movement, and earth is reduced incoming damage. And perfect weave gives us all of those together. And then we can release it, weave self, to cause gravity to unravel, self making enemies float for 2.5 seconds. It is unblockable. For weapons, obviously, a lot, various things to go through. So basically, you have the water, which is fire. We have which the damage, and then burning on the couple attacks. Water allows us to heal and evade. Air is some utility with some stun, super speed, and vulnerability. Earth has some good additions that include bleeding and cripple. The dual attacks offer a barrier based off of our elemental refreshment trait. So we have this is the fire and earth, grants us burning stability, and water and fire gives us initial 2 strikes and chill and burning. Fire air gives us a strike enemies in front, creating burning vortexes. Water earth, unleash a volley of ice and earth at enemy, applying bleed and vulnerability. Air and water, form a frozen blade and spin it towards your enemies. And then air and earth, strike enemies, lifting them and creating cyclones at their location. And then the other weapon we have is we grab the dagger. And with the dagger, we have the fire is some burning, create burning and initial damage to burning people. Water grants us frost aura and condition cleansing or healing. Air is some movement. Ride the lightning for some stun or some knockback or stun, teleport kind of with electric, and then updraft knocks people launches and guarantees swiftness. And then earth has some knockdown and some bleeding. For amulet we have sage for power, vitality, healing, power, condition, damage. For rune we have Dwayna for healing, regeneration, duration, max health, and regeneration is 20% more effective. And then for the sword and dagger, we have sigil transference to healing allies increased, and sigil of energy, gain 25% endurance and swapping, which I think triggers with elemental swap. So that is going to be our build. Like I said, we have a lot of stun break, which will be hopefully work really well. We have this evades. We have some block with some shield, and we have the misform. So we have lots of ways to hopefully get out of bad situations, hopefully. All the different combinations in this class are quite insane. Alright. But, like I said, we're at 200, which is awesome. Next goal is 250. So I want to try and get there with hopefully the next couple months. So I'm going to try and do a better job of getting hopefully multiple videos up a day, but for sure one a day. Trying to get ahead this weekend so that way I don't fall behind. And if I do, I'm not trying to post things at 11:55 and at night before the new day starts. But again, thank you guys for all the support with comments, liking, subscribing. It means a lot that you guys take time to watch these, and hopefully these builds and my videos have been entertaining and good to watch. Any feedback is always appreciated. So if you have something to say, feel free to say it. Like I said, it might take me a day to come. Usually takes me around a day or so to answer, but I always try and get back within a day or so to answer your guys' questions. So. I did make a note for myself to make a Weaver condition damage build, so that will be coming at some point. I made a note last night. I was working on this build and my internet got all wonky, so I ended up not able to do a video last night, but I got 2 up for you guys. The Guardian and Necromancer. Let me check here quick. Yeah, Guardian and Necromancer are the ones I was able to get up yesterday. So, I'm going to get the Elementalist. I think the Engineer is next. And I don't know which one build I'm doing that for that quite yet. So, you guys will have to wait and see, because I don't know which one that is. But I definitely have some, I think, interesting ideas with the Engineer and Elementalist. I've got an Elementalist build I'm actually kind of excited to try, which will probably come before the Weaver condition damage build. So. Oh, crap. Wrong way. Excuse me. Alright. Alright, here we go. Hopefully.
Replenishing.
Lots of regeneration. Hopefully will work well in our favor.
You'll not harm me.
Super speed, evade, break stun. Lots of break stun stuff. I want to make sure I grab some break stun stuff, because if we're on point, trying to survive, I want to make sure we've got some stun break to be able to react to certain triggers and abilities. So. All the different elements are so cool. Alright. The one skill I'm never good at using is his weave self, so I'm going to try and do a better job of it during this video. Because it gives us a lot of benefits for simply just swapping between elements and trying different things. So, hopefully we can get our first game going here. Perfect. Sorry about that. Alright, good map. Love cold water, but it's a little strong at times. Alright. Alright. Do you have any like support skills for allies to gain? Okay, that doesn't grant them any swiftness, it just grants me some swiftness.
The match starts soon.
Time to fight.
Alright.
I could outrun a centaur.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
Whee! Teleport.
You've captured Dragon. You've lost life. You've captured the field.
We'll have to hit much harder.
Crap. Yikes. Dang. That didn't work well. Oh, come on.
You've
Kidding me?
lost the field.
Thought I saw some. There you go.
You've lost life.
Really?
I could outrun a centaur. Prince Icy Embrace. Stand aside. Time to do
maximum power.
Let the Guardian finish him.
You've
Nice.
captured Lion.
That was good. That weave self, that
You've
the
captured
float
Dragon.
skill, turn it toward my tide. But overall, that is the idea of the build: is surviving on point to hopefully either win fights or just survive as long as possible to hopefully
Blue team
have
has
it from
obtained
them
an
capturing
artifact.
it. Essentially, is the idea.
Red team has obtained an artifact.
Oh, crap. Are you kidding me? Shoot.
You've lost Lion.
Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it.
You've lost the field.
Shoot.
Reap the whirlwind. I could outrun a centaur. Time to do some quick
Oh, come on.
feel good.
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power.
Come on. Are you kidding me? Shoot.
The artifacts have reached maximum power. Blue team has obtained an artifact. You've lost Lion.
That was a waste of that skill, but that's okay. Thank you, Thief. That was really appreciated.
You've captured Dragon. You've lost the field.
Let's try to defend our home.
You've captured Lion.
Time to do some quick damage.
Thought I clicked different skill.
Lost lion.
I feel good. At last.
The artifacts have reached maximum power.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Oh, come on! Ah, crap. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Alright guys, it is working kind of how I hoped to, but not no damage behind it. Again, very similar to I want to say the
You've
guarding
lost
one
the
I
field.
played last night. A good support build, but they're just all at mid.
Blue team has obtained an artifact. You've lost life.
I could outrun a centaur. Replenishing. Hurts, doesn't it? Spiritual integrity. I feel chill. Blood of the earth. Spiritual integrity. I feel good.
Oh crap, wrong one. Thank you. Oh, what? Oh, shoot the shield? No, we just gotta...
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power.
I feel good.
Dang it. Shoot. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Overall, good round build, though. Like, damage and health are over... Healing are over 200,000, which isn't half bad. I just need to capture
You've lost
mid,
the
so...
field. You've captured lion.
That's okay.
Just one more confirmation of how great I am.
Alright. Who got top damage on their team? The warrior got top damage. Okay. Alright. Overall, like, well-rounded. I definitely think that it, it struggled to... I don't think it had enough damage and healing, but I don't think it had enough. But that was for a lot of team fights. But like when I had fought that Ellie one-on-one, and I think that warrior, I was doing semi-decent on staying alive, and I think the stun breaks really helped. I had condition cleansing with the ether renewal, which is always a good thing. But yeah, technically I have 4 stun breaks in a sense because there's 2 charges for this one. So 4 stun breaks isn't that bad. So Overall, not bad. Team fights, not the best, but for dueling and surviving, I think it worked. I think it worked rather well. So, um, hopefully you guys thought the same. But like I said, over 200,000 damage and healing, 200,000 damage, 250,000 healing. It's not a bad mix of the two. It did lack. I mean, it lacked a little bit more damage, but I was trying to heal more at times of trying to. But overall, I felt like that worked. That worked really, really well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the first game. Hopefully we can get second game going here, decently quick as well. Sorry, I'm looking at just some of the other dual wielding stuff, and they look kind of fun. All the different weaving abilities in this game are just, it's really cool. The Elementalist is fun because you're so adaptable to any situation, which is always nice. You may build your build a certain way, but you have those other areas as well in case you need them. For example, like I think I've done a, I can't remember which ones I've done, but I've done a burning build, a healing build, a utility build, and I think a defensive build. And of all my favorite, I think the burning was my favorite, but I think the one that worked the best was the healing. I think oh gosh, I don't remember what I had for healing. I had an insane amount of healing, which was awesome. The highest healing I've ever gotten was with my healing druid build. That was almost 500,000, I think, which was insane. But I definitely don't mind the healing builds anymore. I wasn't the biggest fan of them. But once I kind of got into them, like, oh, I should try these. They're actually kind of fun because you can definitely turn the tide very quickly in your favor, which I really enjoyed. And the support builds I've started to get accustomed to. The utility builds I'm struggling with, and the defensive builds I'm not 100% confident with quite yet. So, but I'm trying to go in different directions with different builds for each character and stuff like that. So, but I think I've gotten better. I've gotten better, I think, at building builds from the metas, just reading the meta battles and playing with them. I've noticed some things that they like to implement in builds, which is always a good thing. But it always fun to try different things and see what works and what doesn't. And I've had, I think, a few people comment like, "Hey, I've used your build as a base build, but then I've changed some things," which is, well, and that's the idea. It's this game, I think, relies on people sharing their thoughts. That's why meta battle's so big, is because it's people creating builds and then people try them and then voice what they think on them, which is kind of what I'm doing with mine. Yeah, they're not as good, and I only do 2 games with each build, but the idea is still there. I'm trying to get thoughts running in my head. Like sometimes I create one build and I go, wait, this could work if I change a couple things. This could work in a completely different area for a build, which I've done for some of them. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that and the different builds. I know they're not the best at times, and I'm not playing them the way they should be played, but overall it is kind of fun to do this. So water. All right, here we go. was a building here. I don't remember or a thing in here. That's okay. Alright, I will get...
The match starts soon.
I will be getting our home.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
Fire.
Point C is in enemy hands. Point A is yours.
Whoa, okay. Where'd they go? Crap. Oh crap.
I could outrun a centaur. Soften them up.
Point C is yours now.
Just gonna do an area burning. Oh crap. Thank you. Whew. Alright. Go.
Point B belongs to you.
Alright.
Point A is yours.
It started out as a corpse, and now it's a corpse again.
Point C is in enemy hands.
Cores installed. Charging the laser.
The enemy has point A.
Oh, what the heck?
Cannon operational. Ready for targeting coordinates.
Oh crap. Are you kidding me?
Point B.
Oh crap, they don't have a single point. That's lovely. No. Click. Why didn't it click?
Skyhammer calibrated to red.
Point A is yours.
Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I tried to get far, it didn't work.
Point C is in enemy hands.
I can outrun a centaur.
The enemy has point A.
Cores installed. Charging the laser.
I can't see
That sounds about right. Come on. That thief is driving me nuts. Sorry guys, not working out this second game as well. Come on! He's got some stacks of bleeding. God. They're just out-rotating us.
Skyhammer calibrated to red.
Point C is yours now.
Oh, come on, I gotta click the button. Are you kidding me? Thank you. There we go. Ah, crap, wrong one.
The enemy has point A. Point B belongs to you.
Trying to get back over there. Alright, well, less than half the stats from the first
Point C
game.
is in enemy hands.
So we'll see if we can turn that around in the last half or so of the game. We have two thieves, which is dangerous.
Point A is yours.
I can outrun a centaur. Replenishing.
The enemy has taken point B.
Cores installed. Charging the laser.
Are you kidding me?
I feel good.
Cannon operational. Ready for targeting coordinates.
That's okay. Yeah, less than half for stats. Seems about accurate. That's game.
Skyhammer calibrated to red.
Dang it. Top healing. Alright, well, second game didn't go as well as the first for stat wise. Felt like we were a little bit more offensive that game. Because we couldn't do a lot defensively since those two thieves were definitely able to outmaneuver me and outplay me with conditions and all that stuff. So first game was good, second game wasn't as good. So I'm gonna definitely give this just a good build. Because the first game went rather a little bit better than the first, but second game. But overall, like I said, it's I think it's definitely very support like defense like point wise. This is kind of the idea I had in mind. Basically, you have a lot of condition cleanse, you have stun break, you have a lot of utility such as knockdown, knockback, various boons, swiftness, stability, regeneration, and a lot of boot conditions like bleeding, crippling, burning, vulnerability. I think there's maybe there's some daze in there. Um, but overall, I think it was a well-rounded build. The stats weren't too different from each other, which is a good thing. So it was overall was good. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like, subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.